let's not waste any time today and just get started on it. So yesterday's video, the last thing we did was add this fiberglass filler. I'm gonna sand it with 80 grit, see how it holds up, and then probably throw on some different body filler before I throw on that glazing putty. So let's just get started. Okay, so if you guys can't tell what I'm trying to do right now, basically I'm just trying to flatten all that filler out and then feathering the top as much as I can into the actual body so that when I get that putty on there, it just goes on smoothly. Here there is kind of like a concave. You can't really see it on camera, but if you swipe your hand, you can feel it. I'm probably just gonna use the body filler and just run it all the way down, trying to keep these holes as level as possible also. But so far back here, everything's feeling perfect. Obviously there's some spots I need to get down on more, but right now I'm focusing on the top half just to get it more feathered in and easier to blend into the body. As for that little crease, I mean, it's filled. I'm not really having any issues with it so far. I did have the fear of sanding and having a big chunk fall off, but having it grab onto the bare metal, it's a really good bond. So I'm just gonna finish up on this side, get everything all sand it up and everything, and we'll start with the next step. So this is how it's coming out so far. I still need to knock out this spot. I honestly think I'm just gonna sand it all out until that crease is the only thing filled, and then I could just cover it with some new Bondo I got. All right, so here I got some Evercoat Lightweight. It's just lightweight filler that should cover the cab up there. I have the new U-Pole Gold, like I said in the last video. Some new mixing stuff, and yeah. So I'm just gonna sand the body filler down a little more and then slap some of this stuff on it. This is how it looks after sanding all of it out. The crease is filled, but instead of adding that body filler right now, I'm actually gonna put some of this metal reinforced body filler. It's a water activated one, and it takes this kind of, I don't know what it is, honestly. Looks like water, but it's probably something else. But yeah, this is like a metal filler, and basically what I want to do is just put it over this so it can make a full metal seal on it. And then I'm probably gonna let this one just harden overnight too, and sand it back tomorrow, cover it, and be done with it. And then we'll figure out where to move on to the truck next. But right now I'm gonna throw some of that on it. I think next I am gonna start on this side, just because I started working on it but I stopped. So I mean, the majority of the dents are out. I just need to fix some of that body work, remove all that rust, and fix all this. But other than that, I mean, it's coming along real nice. So we'll see. But just to be clear, we're just gonna add this right here and just call it a day. After I apply this, we'll just end the video there and then pick up on it tomorrow. I'm just gonna show you how to mix this metal to metal stuff with this water. So my favorite mixing pad is these sheet style mixing pads, because those plastic ones that you reuse, I really just don't like them, only because you constantly have to resand the surface, and with these you just peel off the paper whenever you're done. So we're just gonna pop this open. Also, I'm using the smallest spreader I have, just because I don't want to go too wide on the metal filler when I apply it. So this is how the metal filler looks. I don't know how well you guys can see that, but it's like slightly metallic-y. So I'm just gonna mix it up real quick, just so some of the chemicals inside of the filler actually mix up well. So you just get a nice little blob. And then we get our little water dripper thing. This one's brand new, so I need to cut a hole into it. So we just use a blade. Just puncture this. Just till you get the water open. Wow. That must be strong as hell. So as you can see, it's starting to drip out. Honestly, I just put a bunch because it just hardens a lot faster for me. It won't harden while I mix, but I am trying to be quick at the same time. You just gotta mix it in really well. Alright, so let me go set you guys up over there before this stuff dries up. Little by little, I'm just trying to get as much coverage as I can. So just little bits at a time, but enough to just get everything covered perfectly. Now this stuff does take a while for it to harden, only because it is metal filler. So the easy part is just putting it on. The hard part is just being patient about it, letting it dry. I apply more pressure towards the center just because that's where the little crease is that I'm trying to fill. And that way we get a better bond. There we go. We're just gonna let this harden for the rest of the day and overnight. We'll get to this part tomorrow and then feather all of this out and then apply that Evercoat lightweight filler. It's coming along real nice, but that's it for today, guys. So we'll see what we do tomorrow. That's it for the video.